Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and I'm gonna apologize now. I know the series has kind of been for the last few weeks sort of up in the air. Basically, for 2 weeks it was a it was hot. It was a pain in the ass to get into hunts, and I quite frankly didn't want to attempt it. I think for the first week I might have. Second week I don't think I did, and basically I just needed to take a couple weeks from hunting because it was getting to a point where I was forcing myself to hunt, and I was no longer enjoying the game. So I did take a break, and apparently that just made everyone love the series even more. Or for some reason, everyone loves Lucent Nadakuga. Either way. First note, guys, if you can't hear anything, it's my fan. I'm saying this all through us why it's stupidly hot. It's going to be like this for another week, which means this is going to be the only Monster Hunter video this week. Basically, Monster Hunter takes like sort of the longest to record, because at bare minimum, I'm recording from like usually bare minimum for about an hour and a half. I know I do spend like probably about half an hour just talking and not that long in the hunts, but again, bare minimum. Also, guys, at the time recording, England game hasn't started yet, but again, it will be starting because again, recording on Saturday. I'm recording this about half an hour before the England game does start. And if you are new around it, please like, comment, subscribe. And second of all, guys, this match has some really complicated platinum achievements. Basically, a while ago, I think it was after I recorded the series for it, I was like, you know what, I want to get the platinum for the game. And there are a few I got, and then I basically stopped. I don't know why, which meant I was only missing 3. Complete all the hacking because, again, I'm not great at it. The modded one to get all the bonuses, which, as far as I'm aware, just means, because it's a bit more of a complicated one, just means don't fail on any calls and see what you get as a bonus for all of them. Which will be fun. And we can just be friends. Now, I've said for a little while to myself, like, I've basically been like, I'm never getting these we can just be friends, because quite frankly, why the hell wouldn't I try to hook up with like Blonde Blazer? Again, Blonde Blazer, Invisigal. The game gives you 2 good options. And annoyingly, the only way to get the we can just be friends achievement is annoying. Now, if you went on a date with, if you've got a safe plan where you went on a date with Invisigal, either from because you don't need to go on the date with Invisigal to get the achievement, of like that achievement. You don't need to, because you can come back to that in episode 7 and 8. Basically, when I saw the fact that you basically just need to play through the last half of episode 7 and then all of episode 8, I was like, okay, no, you basically need to go on the date with Invisigal, eliminate any option with Blonde Blazer, which I don't know, I didn't think of that first, and then basically, because for your first time playing, so like playing first, you can get the turn Invisigal evil, and we can just be friends achievement the exact same time, as long as you do go on the date with Invisigal. That's kind of the important part, because if you don't and you turn her evil, you end up on the date with Blonde Blazer. Which, I mean, which was annoying. But the minute I am trying to get the plats a lot, I don't think by the time this comes out, because it's being out Monday, I don't think I'll have the plat flat by the time this comes out. Just because, again, I'll get through like episode 1 and 2, because I am replaying through it again. Because something that I don't think I've ever said is, the Batman Telltale games are like those games for me that are my comfort games. Games that I just want to play and just sort of relax and essentially avoid the world. They are those games for me. I love the Telltale games for Batman. I think they've been replaced by. I think it. Like, I'm not saying I won't ever play the Telltale games for Batman, but I think we have been replaced by Dispatch, because Dispatch is cooler. But anyway, guys, I will try and give updates on the England game, but again, at time recording, it's not started yet. Now, I want to try and get the primordial Malzeno, because I want to get it done. But back to the actual information. I'm basically at the point of where these plus like one additional thing at mass rank 40 Now, once I've got past all these, I can kind of start, doing 2 hunts per week, maybe 3 hunts per week. But at the minute, I'm gonna do 1 Mizuchi. But if I can't get in, I'll then be back after. But like I say, guys, this is generally the problem at the minute. Trying to get into a hunt. And it's going to bug me absolutely hell to Reddit him, because it bugs me when I can just see the fact of, in reality, what's usually 2-3 minutes, what looks like, 10 to 15 minutes. Just because I probably click the button to get into a hunt 5 or 6 times per minute. And, like, you can generally try and get into very quickly. Right, 2 more attempts. I want to get the Hunter Destruction. I want to get that done first so I can hunt that thing to make its armor. 1 more attempt. Right, guys, I'll be back soon to get into Vitamins of Dune or Primordial. I'm going to try and get into Primordial first, but I'll be back soon to get into the hunt.
The Lord has once again settled in his rightful place. To bring down the hammer of justice on the servants who betrayed him. With swift attacks, he smites the wicked. Hark, the cries of his traitors herald his return.
So guys, we're on a hunt. Did get into Primordial.
Let's go.
Which I am slightly surprised at.
I know.
Just for the simple reason of Primordial hunts at the minute have become a pain in the ass. Also, guys, my prediction for the World Cup, I'm going to say now, was wrong. I presumed, because I think France and Spain were the 2 that were more likely going to win it. Then I thought it'd be one of those. I thought it'd be those 2 in the final. No, I was wrong. For that to happen, Spain or France would have had to have been in, like, it would have either had to be England or Norway or Argentina or... See, it's a pain because I can't really check right now. Or Switzerland playing against Belgium. It would have had to have been one of them lot playing against Belgium, and then Spain would have had to take their spot. But because of that, Spain and France did win their games, and so France and Spain are playing next.
Cursed creature! You shall torment the kingdom
I'm rather
no
guessing it's probably going to go into penalties.
It's different from the Malzeno we fought before. Almost godlike.
Like, I have honestly got that feeling it's going to go into penalties for those 2. Game, which, to be fair, doesn't start until Tuesday. Which won't be the thing I'll be excited about on Tuesday. Like I say, guys, by the time this comes out, not only will England-Norway's game be done, the Argentina-Switzerland game would have been done. But again, time recording Saturday. But another reason I'm kind of happy that I don't have much to record for this week, it means I've got a bit more time to sort of set up for the GTA 5 heist this week. What is presumably the final heist of final update for GTA 5 Online comes out Tuesday the 14th, and I can't wait. It looks really cool.
My sword shall slay all those who
I've got a
threaten
few
our
predictions.
home.
A few people. There was a dude that we met back when we bought the hands-on car wash, and like those three businesses. I think his name was Fabio, who we did end up. I can't fully remember because it's been a while since I've done some of these. But apparently we did piss off. And apparently we pissed him off during the noise shit. Shit. Because yeah, it's been a while since I've played these missions. Like he was the banker that was in charge of that's in charge of all like the money and all that goes through Los Santos, which technically does mean he's also in charge of your money, which isn't great. And I will say that a bunch of people presuming the fact of that for some form of fashion you're going to essentially have to leave Los Santos, and because of that, that's how you then lead into GTA 6. And guys, I have my, like, before GTA 6 even comes out, I will say now. So, and like, but they have options at the Epic Game Store, which I had forgot about. There's Steam. So you have options, but for Sony, you kind of don't. Like, if you want to buy your game digital, you have no option but to buy them from Sony for PlayStation. Now, Xbox have got the Xbox Game Pass thing, which is what Microsoft, for the most part, turn around and go, this is what we want you to... Shit. And it's what they basically, like, they have a Game Pass thing, which is kind of what they wanted to focus on, which was decent back when I was on Xbox. Like, it has got better over years too.
It's up to something. Just keep hitting it and it'll probably stop.
How? Like, seriously, I've taken... No, I'm calling bullshit on that, because I had taken more than one hit from Primordial with that exact attack. I had took 2. Didn't do anything to my health. This is why I currently hate Harm's Destruction. Like, I love Primordial as a monster. It's a really cool Zelda dragon. But I am starting to hate the hunt. Because, oh look, I can do a precision attack which drops your health instantly, but it's not always going to drop your health. Because that's fun.
As always, thank you.
Which is then worse because I died back to back. The first one, yeah, I get to a degree. I was caught off guard. But the second one, no. It has actually got to a point where I am tempted to wear an armor that typically, because I'm pretty sure.
Alright, let's make it happen. You got it.
This is what I loved about World with Armor Spheres. You had an easy access to being able to get like 100. But like, I'm really starting to hate Harbinger of Destruction. Because it's starting to turn into the hunt where it's like, yeah, really cool set of armor, pain in the ass. I mean, where's that's not... Guys, literally, like... Why trying to get into a hunt? It popped, like, I was double checking what the weather was going to be like over the weekend. It's like, it's supposed to be cooling, and it's like... Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. 24 and 23 is definitely a lot cooler than 27 at the minute. Two attempts on my Violet. Guys, I'm about to get into a hunt. So, guys, we're back. We got into a hunt eventually. It took a while. Because, guys, bear in mind, I've spent over an hour now recording. This is the second hunt. To a point where I walked out of the camp and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, I'm recording. I've completely forgot. Like, I'm trying to make a video here and it's like, yeah, well. And unfortunately, I got into a hunt that wasn't almost finished. But anyway, guys, primordial, I'm starting to hit hunts. Like, it's something I need to do, something I have to. But I'm honestly starting to hate the hunts. Like, on all honesty, oh god. Which, I will say now, guys, it's really not something I want. Like, I don't want hunts to start to be bothering me and, you know, annoy me to live in hell at the minute. Because if you didn't see the stream from Friday, this will be the first video I make that I'm actually talking about this. PlayStation, as far as I'm aware now, have brought out the age verification. Now, as far as I'm aware, PlayStation can give me a heads up. I found out about the fact that I was going to need to verify my age, and yes, had to, because it completely cut me off from everything, essentially. Couldn't communicate with friends, couldn't set up parties or anything, couldn't stream, couldn't upload videos. Which does technically mean if you're not above the legal age in the UK, at least as far as I'm aware, or general on PlayStation, you can't be posting content.
We must press forward without fear.
Guys, I'm 23 now. I started doing content a decade ago. Like, I started doing YouTube back in 2016. I was 13.
Different from the Malzino we fought before.
I've known people who started doing YouTube at the age of like 12, at 10. Like, not personally, but I've seen videos of them. And I'm only going to briefly mention this because I don't really want to go into another rant about this. I went into a rant on stream on Friday. It's stupid. It really is. Well, guys, what I will say is, I spent, because there was like, Crash Mode was late on Friday, didn't get uploaded until around 7 to 8. Because, when it would have been, because at the time I was like, trying to figure out all that lot. I didn't sort out the age verification because it was being a dick, because I'm like, well, I don't really want to start giving out private information. Because why would I? last time the UK government asked for private information, which I know, yes, this is Sony, so it's I can't judge them by the same standards. But last time UK government asked for private information, some of that information wasn't hacked, and like there was information and identity theft and that lot went during that. I don't know whether it was full on identity theft, but there was information taken, and so when trusting on the fact that I don't really want to be giving out information to people. Now, my picture was bad enough, which apparently they don't keep. Or saying that I mean, to be fair, Sony already had my number. But either way, it wasn't exactly great. I'm not exactly a big fan of the user verification, and my original plan was I'm just going to avoid it. Because I didn't see it actually I didn't see me needing to do anything about it. But no, you do. If you want to be able to talk to friends on PlayStation, you need to age verify. Now, I don't know whether the fact of if like you are speaking to friends on PlayStation, and like you say you're 12, I don't know whether the fact of you will be essentially told, sorry, you can't anymore. But either way, shit. I am honestly convinced that Primal Marzino is just able to fuck my armor with just like that. But yeah, that's the reason I don't want that armor. Plus, this has got higher defense. Because it does instantly drop your health.
Let's go.
But yeah, so those wondering why I don't go into, like, I won't talk about politic conversations, even if I don't agree with them and do have a point on them. I just will go into a time. Like, there was still to this day a streamed episode of New Adventures, because New Adventures at the time was a stream series, where I was like, I don't know whether this episode's going to end up staying up, because I'm honestly not happy with the, like, outcome. Like, I'm not happy how this stream's turned out. Because at the time I wanted to do a Minecraft series, but I didn't want to get back into recording, because I was in that weird phase where I'm like, it'll be too much for a pain, like, how am I going to edit and all that lot? And then I found out my Chef Factory, and I'm like, okay, this can work. And basically, I've gone from streaming like 4 or 5 times a week, because I was literally streaming... What was it? 2 episodes of New Adventures. Marvel Rivals, I believe, and Overwatch. And yeah, technically speaking, less content was coming out, but not by much. Okay, 14.
No more holding back. Curio are not letting up. This is horrible to look at.
And
Don't worry, I'm here for you.
but like, yeah, so it really depends. Because last time I did fall into a stream thing was, I think, Spider-Man 2.
I needed that. I appreciate it.
And like, for the most part, guys, the only difference between if I was to then record the Spider-Man games compared to stream them is you saw more because I streamed them.
I'm here to help. Thanks for coming.
Because if I'd recorded them, they would have been edited, there would have been stuff that was taken out at the point of like recording. And although, you know, the one thing I like, probably never will do is for Spider-Man PS4 and potentially Spider-Man 2 Miles Morales is do a non-plus version playthrough of the game. Even though it does kind of take some of the fun from it and like you gotta re-unlock everything, I prefer it. Just for the simple reason of it's funner. Ooh. So guys, depends if the state's in review. Update. It's Norway 1, England 1. Jeez. I'll say now, if England end up losing because a bunch of people ended up predicting that England were going to win, I think it was like 2-0, or was it 2-1? In that case, you twats. If like, I know technically speaking it won't, but a bunch of people have predicted it, and I'm like, I don't know how good of a team Norway are, so I can't turn around and be like, yeah, we can. I would love for England to make it into the semi-finals. I'd love for England to make it into the finals. But for them to make it into the finals, they've got to go past France or Spain. Yeah, I don't see that full on happening. Back up to my post.
It's got its eyes on you!
Honestly, I feel safer having height advantage against primordial.
I'm sensing hatred for the Curio from Malzino. Why?
Come on, keep the pressure up. Right, when Primordial Malzino flies off, I can put back to camp, grab up, eat again, grab some additional arrows, which is what they're there for. Yes, another part's broken. Like, guys, I'm not purposely avoiding Primordial. I'm trying to avoid taking damage. Which means I am being a lot more, you know, caution.
Let's see what's at the end of this madness, shall we?
I needed that.
I mean, I show up, the thing buggers off.
Something's bothering me. Are we doing the right thing here?
I mean, yes. Oh, you. I. Primordial Malzeno and me are no longer friends.
You're gonna pay.
One step back, two steps forward.
If one good thing can come tonight, England can at least win. Which they're currently not doing that either. See, the only time I'm gonna Fiona follow you is if you're the reason your team's sucking and like you're holding back and a lot, then it's a case of then she's also holding back. But the reason I am holding back is because this thing keeps targeting me. And this is the closest we've ever got.
An eye with movements.
So I don't want to fuck it up.
No large monsters in the area, but it's best to stay alert.
Like, I would honestly willingly would sacrifice this hunt if it would basically guarantee England's win, because the World Cup is a lot more important than me completing one hunt. Plus, and on the other side of it,
Is it resisting symbiosis with the Curio?
yes! Finally!
Let's go after
Bro,
it.
guys, I apologize now if I've seemed like nonchalant and like more, yeah,
Judgment that brings destruction. Could
I
it
know
be
a
that
lot
it's
in
not
this
aimed
video,
at us?
but like I've been operating under the inclusion of I'm not gonna complete this hunt. But finally.
Hold it. Something's off.
Something is off and I wanna know what. I'm not doing a round 2. Round 1 was long enough. There was literally 3 videos that are basically an indication of 3 strikes.
Malzeno's not attacking us.
It's attacking the Curry, who are trying to get back
Maybe
control
it's
of
still
it.
in control of itself. The kingdom. And everyone important to me. We're laid to waste by Malzeno. But this time, our true adversary is not Malzeno. Our target lies elsewhere.
Yeah, but is it really the
destroy
is it
the
really
Curio.
Malzeno or Primordial Malzeno, or is it
And
just a Curry?
save Malzeno.
It still does bug me the fact of like I get why they don't want to have you draw your weapons, but surely they could. I know it wouldn't be they could make more than one use for it. One problem, we're now slightly exhausted and that thing's still standing. And we've just spent a good time trying to kill it. Is it gonna let us live? Bye, Primordial!
The guardian knight of peace in the kingdom has returned.
No, Fiona, is that a tear? See, what would be interesting is that turns like if Primordial Malzeno ends up in say Wilds as DLC, if it is that. Yes, I didn't mean I didn't need it, but yes, I already got one from a hunt a while ago. Turns out to be the one that you fight in this. That would be so cool, but I know they never would.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Yes. Check the report. You'll find everything out in there. So it turns out Malzeno repelled the archdemon, and it was actually protecting the kingdom the whole time. People from the past must have viewed him as some kind of savior, so they made that tale about and respect. Ah, I used to feel the eternity towards the creature, but perhaps I have some rethinking to do. Perhaps not. While it is true that we have much still to learn, there is still no need to rethink your feelings. Yes, in a way the kingdom was saved by Malzeno. It returns to stop the Curry's spread, however. It was merely only defending its territory. Do not forget what we have lost and those who have suffered injuries. We are not protecting our territories, we are protecting the peace of Her Majesty's people. There is Our mission remains same: protect our people, be proud that our responsibilities fall on you and the Order. You're right, of course, Admiral. Continue to fulfill my duty as a knight of the Royal Order. Good then, we're finally done with the heart to the hearts. Wish you two would relax a little, yeah? We got rid of the biggest threat the kingdom has ever faced, thanks to me, yes, I know, I'm just great. I'm just spectacular. I think we can leave it at that. And for once, I agree with her. I think it's time to pat ourselves on the back while we suffer ourselves with some dango, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
You can carry on praising me all day. Sorry guys for skipping through that, but poor Ghost has been saved. I didn't want to take the chance that the game would be like, whoops, and then be like, oh, well, your game crashed. And because my game crashed, one, this footage would then be lost, which I'd be so pissed about. I would be so pissed. And two, put those back, because I can just rebuy some more. I'd have to rewind them anyway, so...
Today. Okay.
That doesn't seem too...
A great choice. Thank you for your patronage.
How are things? See you soon.
Time for the real one.
Hey there.
The armor. And trust me guys when I say, that looks so much cool. Like, it looks so cool. So I need a Cloudian Moonstone, which means... Valkana Crystal. Primordial Scale, which is annoying, because I thought I might have had enough. Shadowing, and Country Scale. I'm pretty sure that's one of the thingies.
Don't worry about your gear. I grip this here hammer with confidence.
One of the not Elder Dragons. But like the armor looks so cool. I thought I would have had enough. Technically, if I got another Shivering Wing and 3 more scales, I would have had enough to make 2 pieces, which meant I would have been looking like this. But this is basically going to be my focus. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be focusing on when I'll be focusing, but I'm going to try and get a few hunts done for this. But yeah, it looks so cool. And I will quickly show the weapon. Now, the reason I'm not going to make it, one, it needs a bloodstone, which I've only got 2, which I can technically spare. But the real reason, it's kind of not an upgrade.
I'll put everything Master Hammond taught me to good use. I can swing
Like,
whatever you need.
330 with recovery. Personally, I prefer recovery, at least in wild rides for bows. 320. Already, it's weaker. Its dragon element is a lot stronger, which is where it makes up. But
Alright, let's make it happen.
I will somehow unlock that at some point, which will then. So,
Bye now.
but yeah, Primordial Malzino's armor is now on the wish list. I know it's only 2 hunts and they're both against Primordial Malzino. I am gonna call it there. Ooh. You was simple. I didn't know it. Apparently, I've reached up 700 uploads. But guys, currently, I will 100% check the score in about half an hour because that's roughly when the game will be. I nearly had a heart attack. Nearly had a heart attack. When the game's over because it started at 10 for a 90-minute game, roughly. That's about half 11. And so, but yeah, the reason I had a heart attack was because, also, if you know Reddit, please like, comment, subscribe. I know people like the content because they watch it, but I don't know if they're necessarily subbed. If you're not, please like, comment, subscribe. At least subscribe because it lets me know, and it lets YouTube know that you like this type of content. But the reason I almost had a heart attack was because I'm like, oh wait, what, 2? It's like 2-1. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, and I looked at it, it's like, wait, that's Spain and Belgium. So I'm looking at, because basically I just typed in FIFA World Cup brackets, and I'm on the quarterfinals, and I'm like, but no, Norway 1, England 1 is currently live. Currently in the 46 minutes, so I think it might have actually had a late kickoff then. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this Tigers. Hopefully by I say next week. There might, for videos this week. One, I'm going to try and get a Marvel Rivals video out because I am really enjoying filming that at the minute. And go watch it; it's really fun. I am 100% enjoying filming Rivals at the minute. Probably more than probably more enjoying it than I'm streaming. But basically, because I'd like to do more content this year overall, and Rivals is a nice little way that I can. That way, I don't have because I can get through I can get through say a couple games on Rivals and be fine, and have like a video from that. But Monster Hunter, I can get through about 1 hunt, and it's only 1 hunt. You cut this down, it's reality for like 20 minutes. And it's not much of a video, especially when you take out how long you get into hunts and all that lot. So, but yeah, I don't know whether they will next week. I'm basically gonna try and get Primordial Malzino hunt before Harmer before I take on a mysterious play or flame. I'm not gonna try and upgrade this any further because
Let's get you fixed up then, shall we?
there's no real point. I don't know why its defense is lower. It's okay, so I think it's because it does come with like 2 extra slots.
See you soon.
Yeah. But wasn't the worst thing I've made. But yeah, so I don't know whether there'll be Monster Hunter. Probably like Monster Hunter, I will continue the series. Like the series is going to still continue. It's just a case of I want Primordial Armor before I do go into the last few hunts of the series. They will be going back to 2 times a week. There might just not be none next week. And in guys, last week's case, technically speaking, You don't really lose that in content, because even if I was still doing just the 3 Monster Hunters a week plus Craftmon, you would have got that, except you got, instead of 3 Monster Hunter videos, you got a Monster Hunter, a Rivals, an Overwatch video, a Craftmon, and if you've not seen the Overwatch video, I recommend going to watch it, and anyone who hasn't seen it and watched my last Overwatch video, my last Overwatch 2 video, go and watch this one. It covers a lot to do with Doomfist, the Pacific trailer does, and go watch it because it was an interesting video to film. Pain in the ass to edit though, because I need to get all, because basically, Share Factory's downside is you have to have it under 60 minutes. And I'm like, but I really like this video at like 70 something minutes, and it's like, okay. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. This is Douglas signing off, and if you are new in it again, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Time for the whoosh. Whoosh and whoosh and whoosh.